Did that guy just say revenge is a dish best served cold?
The Revengers. Everyone else called them the Revenge.
What it do, Revenger crew? What is the haps on the craps, man? Listen, this is your first time rocking with the channel, man. Welcome. We are thrilled to have you in here. I go by the name of Bo. I will be your host for the evening. We are the Esmr Revengers, and I'm your host for the evening, for the video, for whatever time of day this is for you. I am Bo. You can hit me up on your Instagram application if you want to holler at your boy at Merrill Productions. That's M-E-R-R-I-L-L Productions. You can also find me on TikTok by that same name, as well as Twitter at Merrill Product 1. Yo, so we're back, man. I've been debating, like, you know, do I want to do, I kind of wanted to do a sit down where I did the whole Pentatonix Lucky Ones album. I think I would love to do that, but just the time that would take and the detail that would require, because I don't want to just gloss over things. So I know it would probably be a 2-hour process, right? Like, it would be a long video. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna just do the songs as they come out, and that way we can all enjoy it together. That way I can really break things down and really enjoy it, but at the same time, like, I don't have to, you know, I don't have to spend 3 hours. You don't have to spend 3 hours watching it. We can do these little bite-sized chunks and get through the album that way. So, and to be honest, at this point, I still haven't listened to it, man. And there's a few reasons for that, but mainly because I want my reactions to be fresh, and I want to share it with you guys. So we'll get through the whole album, man. And then I guess the other thing is I need more suggestions from you guys to get into older Pentatonix stuff, because I still want to dig through their catalog, but sometimes my YouTube searches get exhaustive and I don't want to put as much work in as I should. So if you guys want to suggest some things, feel free. But so this is the joint side off of the Lucky Ones. All original music, which is so hype. And I think this one has, I was reading through the comments, I think this one has a very heavy Mitch influence, which makes me happy. So without further ado, man, let's check this one out. This is Side from the Lucky Ones, Pentatonix.
Oh, babe, used to be on my side, now you're not on my side, now you're not on my side. And I don't know why, no, I don't know why, no, I don't know why. You're not on my side, used to be on my side. Oh my God, I can feel it in.
So I'm already interested to see where this is going. Because the thing about Pentatonix, what they do the most and more than any other band, artist, group I can think of, is like they throw you with these crazy curveballs out of nowhere. So you'll be going one direction with the song, and then in a note they'll go a whole different direction on you. So I'm kind of hoping it's not ballady. It sounds like it's gonna be ballady. I want Mitch utilized at the highest end of his register, because that's where I think he's his best. And so we'll see where we're going with this.
In the room, running up the walls we built, back to back, that's me, that's you. Ooh, I'd open a heart when a heart is locked and guarded. Ooh.
So I'm gonna go back here because I'm trying to understand what he's singing about. It's obviously a love song, but I want to make sure I'm getting all the lyrics, because I know the homie Lexi was telling me that they wrote a lot of these songs. Well, they probably wrote all the songs themselves, but a lot of the songs that are being performed by the artist, or by the singer rather, by the person who's the feature, he usually wrote more of that song, is what Lexi was telling me. So yeah, so I want to hear what he's saying. I want to see Mitch's songwriting prowess.
We built back to back, that's me, that's you. Ooh, I'd open a heart when a heart is locked and guarded. Ooh, we're a million miles away.
I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay, here we go. You know, it was a point in there over the last like 15 seconds. I couldn't actually hear what Mitch was saying. Like, it kind of ran together, and I'm like, oh damn, I don't. And I was gonna stop it. I don't want to stop it too much, because then you guys would be like, dude, you're killing us. But that harmony when they all come in, ooh, we getting somewhere now. Now we starting to cook, man. I think you know, when you put the olive oil in the pot and it starts to sizzle, that's what we got going on right now.
Away from where we started, oh babe. Used to be on my side, now you're not on my side, now you're not on my side. And I don't know why, no, I don't know why, no, I don't know why. You're not on my side, used to be on my side. Could you be on my side?
Okay, all right, here we go.
A little bit on my side. Could you be on my side? A little bit on my side. Is it wrong? Wanted something that.
So it definitely started slow. You know, it started slow, and I didn't like the slow start. You know, I think just my personal preference for Mitch is always to be on some very poppy or electronic-ish type music sounds, because that's where I think he's just. This is interesting. I'm gonna tell you off top, I don't necessarily love this song. I'm not a fan of ballady, sadder songs. I can see this in a trillion different movies, though, rom-coms, in that sad moment where like the lady's walking away and they just broke up type of deal. I mean, and of course everybody sounds fantastic. I did love when the beat picked up, but it's not one of my favorites from them.
Could you be on my side? A little bit on my side. Is it wrong? Wanting something that's half gone. Maybe it's perspective. If we try, can we see it from another side? Another side. Oh, babe.
I like what he said right there. Maybe it's perspective. Can we look at it from another side? I think that's important. That was a gem right there to me, because in relationships, like, that's the key thing, you know. I've been married 6 years, which isn't that long, honestly, but the key thing is like trying to figure out how that person sees it and why they see it that way. So that was a little gem, and I'm really looking at the songwriting here. I do like what I can make out. I think for whatever reason, maybe it's just the way I'm hearing it through my computer, but it feels like it in some places when they get a little bit higher, it's just hard to hear, and I don't know what's going on with that. So
maybe it's perspective. If we try, can we see it from another side? Another side. Oh, babe. Used to be on my side, now you're not on my side, now you're not on my side. And I don't know why, no, I don't know why, no, I don't know why. You're not on my side. Used to be on my side. Could you be on my side? A little bit on my side. Could you be on?
I gotta tell y'all as well, I can't believe this is a 4-minute song. It's like, man. And you know, it is crazy too, because I can't recall the time where I've kind of thought, okay, this song could be over from Pentatonix, but you guys gotta tell me what you think about Side, man. I think you guys may tear me apart for my criticism, but I gotta be honest. I'm kind of like, yo, are we gonna get a big variation here? Because if not, you know, the next 30 seconds or so, let's bring this to a close. Let's see what they bring on the back half, though. Pentatonix always has surprises, so let's see what they do.
My side. A little bit on my side. So if I move closer like that, will you move closer like that? So if I move closer like that, will you move closer like that?
That's pretty cool right there. I kind of wish they would have brought that extra layer in earlier. Move closer like that. Like, that should have been brought in sooner to make this song more interesting for me. You know, like, from my perspective. I think that should have been something they did earlier, because the song just sounds kind of empty on the back end. You know, because they left it, I feel like they left it very untreated, and so there's a lot of air and a lot of space in there.
Will you move closer like used to be on my side, now you're not on my side, now you're not on my side. And I don't know why, no, I don't know why, no, I don't know why. You're not on my side, used to be on my side. Could you be on my side? A little bit on my side. Could you be on my side?
All right, so that was Pentatonix with Side. Like I said, kind of early on, I knew it wasn't going to be my favorite styling that they do. And I'm a little disappointed that this was, I think, one of Mitch's more heavily utilized joints. So that's okay though. I think this song, I realized when they brought in that extra layer I was talking about, the song sounded too hollow for me. Because my favorite times are when I can hear the Matt's bass come in there. And you're just like, oh man, what is that? You know what I mean? And it just didn't really have a creative factor that I've been spoiled with from Pentatonix joints. It didn't have that creative flair that I'm used to. This was way more straightforward than most of the songs they do. And like I said, it just wasn't for me. To give you reference, I would probably rate this at 84 out of 100. They don't do stuff bad in any capacity ever. This didn't do it for me. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, man. Become a Revenger crew member. We'd love to have you. We're going to be doing the entire Lucky Ones album over the course of the next few weeks, so please tap in with us if you haven't already. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. And if you got to tear me to shreds in the comments, I get it. I know some of y'all are very, very staunch defenders of the holy grail of music that is Pentatonix, but I gotta keep it a buck, man. If I ain't into it, I'm gonna tell you I ain't into it. Not that this was bad, I wasn't into it, but it wouldn't be my favorite. So we'll see you next video, man. Thanks for rocking with your boy. We'll see you soon. Peace and love. Be safe.